on the area that interests you on my board here and we can go through it. So, you'd like to clarify the link between the way a word is spelt and the way it sounds. That's a good idea, because when it comes to English spelling, you have to be careful to avoid spelling every word exactly as it sounds. But before we get down to business, let's see what you already know. I've got a short exercise I'd like you to complete. Once you've finished this exercise, I'll have a much better idea of your strengths and weaknesses in this area, and so I'll be able to focus on where you need help. OK, so let's get down to it. I've got 10 words I'd like you to spell. I'll say the word, and then I'd like you to type it into the box here. When you've finished typing the word in, click on the Next button. I won't tell you now whether you've spelt it correctly or not. I just want you to type in how you think the word is spelt. OK, so word 1. How do you spell the word wrap? As in, we always wrap presents on Christmas Eve. Spell the word wrap. How do you spell the word wrap? As in, we always wrap presents on Christmas Eve. Thank you. Word 2. How do you spell the word steal? As in, the criminals tried to steal the money. Spell the word steal. How do you spell the word steal? As in, the criminals tried to steal the money. Spell the word steal. Thank you. Now, word 3. How do you spell the word civil? As in, he works for the civil service. Spell the word civil. How do you spell the word civil? As in, he works for the civil service. Thank you. Word 4. How do you spell the word tough? As in, it was a very tough match. Spell the word tough. How do you spell the word tough? As in, it was a very tough match. Thank you. Word 5. How do you spell the word sign? As in, the road sign fell down in the storm. Spell the word sign. How do you spell the word sign? As in, the road sign fell down in the storm. Thank you. Word 6. How do you spell the word ate? As in, she ate her breakfast at 7 o'clock. Spell the word ate. How do you spell the word ate? As in, she ate her breakfast at 7 o'clock. Thank you. Word 7.
How do you spell the word bought? As in, he bought sweets in the shop. Spell the word bought. How do you spell the word bought? As in, he bought sweets in the shop.
Thank you. Word 8. How do you spell the word tube? As in, he squeezed the tube of toothpaste. Spell the word tube. How do you spell the word tube? As in, he squeezed the tube of toothpaste. Thank you. Word 9. How do you spell the word ginger? As in, he likes to drink ginger ale. Spell the word ginger. How do you spell the word ginger? As in, he likes to drink ginger ale. Thank you. And finally, word 10. How do you spell the word whistle? As in, Jim liked to whistle as he worked. Spell the word whistle. How do you spell the word whistle? As in, Jim liked to whistle as he worked.
OK, that's great. Well, from what I can see, your grasp of this area is pretty good. But you may still find it worthwhile to work through the sections in this area. You can do this by simply clicking on any section in the menu, or alternatively, click on the main menu button to select another area to learn about. In this section, I want to do two things. First of all, I want to talk about the way different letters make different sounds.
I'll talk about the different consonant sounds and the different vowel sounds. And of course, I'll explain what all this means. This is because I think if you want to be a successful speller, you need to have a bit of background in the variety of sounds that different letters make. But secondly, I also want you to realise that you can't simply rely on letter sounds if you want to master spelling. This is because English is not really a phonetic language. What do I mean by this? Well, when I say it is not phonetic, I mean it's not the sort of language in which we always spell words the same way as we say them. There are many reasons for this, but just look at this word to see what I mean.
This word isn't pronounced colonel. It's pronounced colonel. If English were a phonetic language, the spelling would perhaps be K-E-R-N-E-L. But as I said, English isn't always phonetic. The word colonel is spelled C-O-L-O-N-E-L.
That's just the way it is in English. So, you need to be aware of the times when you can rely on the way a word sounds in order to be able to spell it, and the times when you simply cannot rely on the sound. Ooh, hopefully, by the end of this section, you'll have a pretty good grasp of the link between spelling and sound, and what you need to do to avoid spelling mistakes.
All right, you've been through the sections in this area. Let's go back to the explanation board to see what other sections we can go over.